Alrighty, time to once again continue with Season 3. But this time we're gonna be mixing it up. The campaign has gotten rather repetitive, which is still okay. I mean, the campaign allows you to make very pretty cities with pretty maps, but I'm currently looking for a bit more of a challenge in order to sharpen up my governing skills. So we'll be tossing the campaign in the bin for now and moving on to custom maps. So I asked around for a custom map that is more difficult than the campaign, but it's not ball-bustingly difficult like the ones Jake usually does. So I was recommended a bunch and I looked through them and I've decided to start off with Crossing the Rhine by Palmar. So we'll start with this. And if you remember, Jake also ran this map and I also watched the VOD, but it was so long ago I completely forgot how his city even looked like. So I did not retain much information from watching Jake play this map. So we'll start with Crossing the Rhine. Hopefully it's not too difficult, but it is difficult enough. I did look at the map off stream, just taking a look. So I sort of know how I'll start, but Palmar has a little intro to his map. Most map makers include these when they upload it to Season 3 Heaven. If you want to read this, I'll pause right now and read it. I'm not going to read it. Jake has already read it, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not a fan of reading essays on stream. But there is one thing Palmar put in here. Down here in the change log, all the way on the bottom. Number 3, added more rocks. We like rocks. Who is we? There's barely any rocks in the campaign, so I haven't had the true suffering experience. But I can assure you, I do not like all of those rocks just everywhere hampering your building. Quick look at the map. This is the road to Rome. So we had to start here. You notice there's a native meeting hut. And I believe that doesn't get blocked off by an earthquake or something, so we will make as much money as possible as we can with the natives. So I'll just build up a small housing block here. I can feed them. There's plenty of arable land here. And there's also a good fishing spot. I think we have food. We don't have access to fish. Never mind. I just saw fishing spots and I assumed we had access to wars, but we do not. Okay. I'll just have some farms here, feed people, as much people as I can, and they will cross over into the actual map, which is infested by wolves. And there's a lot of trees, so we're gonna need a lot of money to cut all these trees down. Cutting the entire map of trees costs, I think, like 16,000 denarii? Yeah, 16k. I will not be cutting all the trees, but it will be expensive. And of course the invasion will spawn on this side of the river. So we'll need an army in order to take this side as well. Yep. So trading opportunities doesn't really matter with the natives right there, but so we'll take a look at what we can produce locally. Iron and weapons, highly valuable. Marble, also very good. We have our own local pottery, which is very nice. Means I can spam as much small insulate as I want. We have access to furniture, might not use it. And the trade Athens buys weapons, furniture, doesn't really matter. Syracuse, I don't really want to bother with. And honestly, I don't think I need Syracuse. They don't offer me much unless I need the vines. And does somebody sell me wine? No. Can I make my own? No. Okay, I will need to open up Syracuse in order to get their wines for wine, to make wine for my patricians, which I believe limits me to grand villas, because small palaces require 2 types of wine and I only have access to 1. And Thamagati buys weapons, buy pottery, which would be a very good lucrative trade route, but if the natives weren't there. And then Carthago buys marble, also very good, but you only buy 15 cartloads of it, which is eh. They do sell oil, so I will need to import quite a bit, but my exports, the natives should handle most of it. And then the trade routes will pick up whatever slack there is or overproduction. Is there nothing wrong with mass production? It would not be ridiculous. So first things first, I'm probably gonna cut all these trees. I received a comment saying how one of the reasons they don't enjoy my gameplay is that I tend to just cut trees, especially in areas I don't really need to, instead of, taking a bit more care to just cut what I need in order to preserve the trees. And I mean, they're right. I definitely just blanket cut trees, especially in areas I'm never gonna build in. Mostly because I'm lazy, but now that I'm playing custom maps, I do actually have to care about my money. And I actually have something resembling rating requirements. Population 8,900. How am I gonna fit 9,000 people on this map? Good question. 95 prosperity. I am required to have patricians, so I'm probably gonna go for grand villas. Peace, well, it just means I have to make sure I have an army and I don't get leveled. And favor, I have in the campaign completely ignored Togo Boy, because you basically start with enough favor to beat the map. But I will need to pay attention to his demands and whatnot. Which reminds me, Palmar graciously allows us to start as an engineer, so we'll drop ourselves down to clerk salary in order to only lose 1 favor per year with Togo Boy instead of 2. And hey there, Ammo. Good day indeed. Good day. Yeah, 1:20 in the morning. Should be sleeping, but this is technically the only chance I really have to stream, so I am streaming instead of sleeping. What was I talking about? Well, culture, thankfully, as custom map makers realize, culture rating is one of the worst ratings in the game, because all you had to do was just spam culture buildings and your culture rating goes up. It's a horrible rating. So, I guess we'll get started. Palmar, and of course, we are on very hard difficulty, and with god effects on vengeful, which means I will never receive a blessing from the gods, but they are more than welcome to curse me. I will not be relying on the crutch Neptune blessings, which is 2 times money for the rest of the year. Very, very strong. I know I just talked about how I cut trees like crazy, but I think... Okay, I can save these trees, but I'm pretty sure all of these need to go. Even these? I don't know. These for sure. I will attempt to preserve some trees instead of just blanket cutting everything with no thought. You've been binging the base campaign just a little? I have indeed seen your screenshots. Your cities look better than mine. I just placed one massive block down and called it a day. So, right. First off, I will need to placate the natives because native trading huts have massive influence. You know what? I need these trees gone. Sorry. Okay, maybe not that one. I will need population, but I don't know where I want to place those population. These freaking rocks. Thanks, Palmar, for adding more rocks that nobody asked for. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know why the overlay isn't showing up, but there we go. But yes, I can't build on these rocks, and it's really annoying because I would like to have a nice, very small, maybe even small insulated block here, or a small castle at least. Unfortunately, this is a northern map, so I don't have access to double protection of wheat. But I don't need prefectures, at least. In fact, I believe Palmar disabled prefectures on this map. Okay, so do I want my farms down here or up here? You know what? We'll have the farms up here because there's less. The building space is more awkward, and I might have to do that. So we'll have some housing down here. How do I want to design it? So this is something you don't really deal with in the campaign. Building housing blocks in awkward terrain instead of just placing a square or a block down. Which is what I wanted. So this is going to look very awkward, very ugly, but that's okay. This freaking rock being right here makes it really awkward. Because I want to leave at least a 2x2 gap between the road and the coastline, or at least... Never mind. That was ugly. I will need a lot of people because I will be building a bunch of industry here. In order to maximize trade with the natives. Because they will buy whatever I tell them I can sell. So I'll be opening up Tamagotchi, definitely selling all those weapons. Do I want to open up Carthago in order to sell marble to the natives? It's expensive, 600 denarii just to sell 15 cartloads of marble. Syracuse I won't open until I need patricians. And Athens, they do weapons and furniture. All the furniture industry? Right. I think I just whoops. I can't really do furniture industry here because I cut down all the goddamn trees. So I guess we'll hold off on the furniture until I cross this river. I mean, I could set up timber yards, but they would be very awkwardly placed. So for now, I think I'll just go for weapon production, pottery production, and if I have space, I'll set up some marble, because marble, you just dig it straight out of the quarry and it's good to go. You don't need to process it. And it is worth a fair amount, 130. Shall see what happens. Got these freaking rocks. Right, shit, I need to make sure I don't cut into my... production area. I want to produce as many weapons as possible because natives will buy a ton, Thamugati actually buys a ton, and I'm going to need a ton for my own army. So I will want to make sure I basically mine as much as possible here. Oh, this rock is mineable, which makes it really awkward because I want to mine it, but it's getting in the way of my housing. Maybe I mine it anyway. Oh god. I don't need to mine it. There's plenty of mining opportunities. It's just the more iron mines I have, the more money I can make. Although I did see in the comments on Season 3 Heaven that money is not really an issue for this map. Mainly due to the native trading hut. I need at least 20 workers in order to get my first mission post up, in order to duplicate the natives, or else everything will come tumbling down. God, the mergers are just not working with me here. Now, the other question is, do I link up the industry in order to get labor access from my actual housing, or do I just have filthy labor tents everywhere? Whatever the case is, I will need a lot of population to start with. We'll see what happens with this. Come on, next.
Greetings, I'm new to this place. Do you know anywhere to live? Greetings, I'm new. I've heard there are jobs here. Ah, I want to be a lion tamer.
Yes, don't we all? I bet. So Palmar in the introduction to the map said something about Varus being on his way to our city with reinforcements, but unfortunately, spoiler, he doesn't make it. So I believe this is the battle that we're not supposed to deal with. Well, that seems kind of brutal. You have no money or time to even set up your... Well, you have the money, but no real time to set up that for that invasion. So I believe that's not an invasion you're supposed to fight? Question mark? Alright, I got 20 workers, so we'll set up that mission post. I believe that'll work. That'll work just fine. Okay, time to slam down my iron mines everywhere. I didn't mean to build that. I was trying to figure out if there would be a little road access right here. Goodbye, trees. Actually, how many Iron Mans would I actually need? Honestly, just 2 more, I think, should be way more than I need. Or, you know what? Maybe I build those later, because this is going to require a lot of employees I don't have. So we'll hold off on building more. First priority is slamming as much people as possible. And I'll have a granary somewhere here. This is awkward, but this is what I'm enjoying. Not having to make really awkward housing blocks. I think I'll have the iron mine separate. Where am I actually going to place this granary? Because I do want to mine this rock from marble or something. By the way, the planning tool would have been absolutely beautiful for for this, but once again, I'm not using it because it's too powerful for a scrub like me. It's no longer quality of life, but just something that is too OP. If I build here, that means the road is gonna be really awkward. Because I was thinking about keeping... You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That will work. Maybe I shouldn't have placed it so early. But I needed to visualize. Alright. Population. A boatload of population. This is honestly not as much population as I was hoping for. A lot of unfortunate no mergers. This house just blocks way too much. Can I really not fit any more mergers down here? That seems to be my lot. I'm not building a road here because I'm planning on a road like this, and I don't want the roads touching each other. Come on, Nix, get in my city faster. I will need relics to do something for my city. Faster, Nix, faster! And if you're wondering why I'm saying Nix...
Greetings, I'm new to this place. Do you know anywhere to live?
Nix Quality did the voice line for the immigrants. He also made the calendar... the calendar panel I have. If you scroll down on my channel, I set up a schedule for this week. Only for this week, don't get used to it. But you may notice that on Wednesday, I have Chefrin planned. So Wednesday will be a day of seeing whether or not the Asian math skills, the latent Asian math skills can beat the Swede who studied math in college. Can I not pop this iron mine out one tile? I don't think so. Oof, that is sort of uncomfortable. The warehouse would need to be right next to the natives. I'm beginning to not like where I put the missionary. Because this road just jutting out like this is kind of annoying. There's not a lot of space, sire. It's really freaking cramped down here. So I also need... Oh god, this road is really starting to annoy me. I can't have it. Or maybe I can. And I wanted future something there. Just using the merger map mode so I can actually see the individual tiles for spacing. Alright, that should be good enough for now. I'll fix it. I'll fix the roads if I have to later. Workshop. I can't fit 10 weapon workshops here. Well aware of that one. It's so freaking tight on space here. Oof, I can't actually have this workshop. Yeah, I can't get a road to it. What if I really wanted to? This is costing me money I don't have, by the way. Or is that only 5 workshops? That's not good. I need 10! Right, they also don't have labor here. Okay, new plan, they will get labor here. Just barely. Just barely. Why are people not immigrating? Surely it's not because people are annoyed with me. Why? Okay, never mind. This is the force we're not supposed to deal with, which means I'm supposed to have an army to deal with this army? I'm sorry, what? I have a year to build up an army. Yes, I can just leave them sitting on the map, and the army will eventually bugger off when their morale breaks, but that means no immigration for God knows how long. Immigration which is not happening for some reason. I don't know why people aren't coming in. I really don't. Really don't know why immigrants are not coming in. I'm pretty sure the Julius quality of life mod fixes the immigration bug at 300 population on very hard. Yes, fix the immigration bug on very hard. I don't even know what that bug is, by the way, but I don't know why I'm not getting immigrants. I am also reminded that I need temples. I really need Nyx to move into this. To this. Unhappy people? I don't think annoyed stops immigration. Is annoyed too low? I thought you start your city at annoyed on very hard. I just started paying 2 above Rome. I don't have. What? Why was my tax up? I'm sorry. Oh, is the tax up because I loaded from a save game? Because if you check over in the options, start maps with 0 taxation. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the first time I'm actually, playing a custom map. So I believe since this was I loaded from a save and not from the map, the 0 taxation didn't kick in. So that was my mistake. Not checking the tax. I was too used to the map starting at 0 taxation. So I guess they're just annoyed enough to not want to immigrate in. Oh. Okay, Palmar, I see you. We don't have access to small temples. We'll need marble as soon as possible. Did I just screw myself because now I'm not getting immigrants and it might take too long to raise city sentiment? If we're meant to fight that army that's marched, it's gone? was an army on their way right here, but now it's gone for some reason. Right, yeah, I didn't put Brax down here. Go, Brax!
Pô, esses negócios estavam prontos pra quebrar. Que bom que eu cheguei bem na hora, hein?
Yes, what is that man say? Oh, God! I forgot a doctor again. I will always forget putting down a doctor. So I'm not sure if just placing oracles is enough to placate the gods, or the gods need at least one of any kind of temple in order to start being placated. Because I don't want to place large temples down. As you can see, I have no freaking space for 5 large temples. I deleted too much. Open up Tamagari. Say we're selling all these weapons. Maybe open up Carthago as well. Oracles are fine for god application, but not for religion access. Okay, thank you, Brittany. It is good information to have. What was that? Somebody angry? Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, bye, Lucky.
I don't know why I bother with this route. They don't buy anything or have anything they want to sell me.
This iron mine worker should spawn on the northern part, because I think walkers tried to spawn on the northern tile of their building, but since he was already spawned down here, he wasn't doing anything. But this should have fixed it now. I will remove this workshop later. For now, I just need more weapon workshops going. Right. Oracles. Actually, I will need at least one large temple. So who do we want to placate? I don't care about Neptune, I don't have boats yet. Ceres is farming, we'll need that. Venus, City Mood, Mars, yes. Mercury, I don't even know what Mercury does. Something about deleting your goods in your warehouse? We'll go with Venus. Oh god, I didn't leave myself a 3x3. I really don't want to kill any of my tents here. I might have to. No, I think I'll just keep these people a small castle, because I don't know how I'm getting an amphitheater down here. Well, needs must.
I've been thrown out of my home.
And then we shall have oracles if we even had the marble. I do have the unemployment. I should be expanding production as much as possible, as quickly as possible if I have unemployment. Okay, they try spawn on the northern or something most tile, but then which way does it rotate? Or which way does it check? Does it check clockwise or counterclockwise? Counterclockwise would be good for me here because I'll have a road down here. Do I need this much marble? Five marble quarries is just under 25 cartloads a year. I'm not really interested in actually selling to Carthago, especially if it's a sea route. I think 4 will be enough. We'll build the rest as iron mines. I'm starting to think that I'm not actually going to feed these people. Because I need weapon workshops like crazy all over here, which is going to get into my farms. Okay, real question. How many farm tents do I have? 24. How much food? If I was going for small castle, that's 68 per. I need 10.2 farms. Am I fitting 10 wheat farms down here? And all of my weapon workshops? I don't think so. There is also the consideration that I just immediately cross the river and just get on with it. But with all of the wolves around, I do need an art. I was planning on feeding these people, but now I'm really thinking just screw it. I need a fort down. Absolutely need a fort. And there ain't much space for a fort down here. Yep. Screw feeding these people, they don't deserve it. Let's see, I want at least another iron mine. One Brelic should get this loot.
Olha, se vocês não colocarem comida no meu prato agora, eu tô indo pra outra cidade, viu?
Because I want to do something like... this. I need 4 more of these. Then I will have a fort of javelineers down here from now. And I'll use that to expand to the other side of the river. And this iron mine is not really working how I wanted it to. I really thought it would have, the cart pusher would have spawned up here. But I guess not. Which creates problems. Problems that I can't really solve without destroying this temple. And I don't want to. That was expensive. 150 denarii and 2 cartloads of marble. No. Have my marble. Wait, if I'm not bringing these people up, if I'm just keeping them as tents, I don't need religion access. Just keeping them as filthy tents is more than fine. This will not block the road to Rome, but I don't like it. Right, yeah, that fort. We'll need a barracks. Palmar actually graciously allows access to the military academy, and I would like one. I don't know if I can afford it. The mergers just don't work with me. Prolix is doing a fine
Could you
job.
spare a little bread? I haven't
Not
eaten.
you.
Olha, se vocês não colocarem comida no meu prato agora, eu tô indo pra outra cidade, viu?
This should hold me. I don't need these roads for now, so I'll trim it down for labor access. Employees needed. Maybe I should give these people some wells. bring them up to large tents for just a little bit more population. I mean, after all, Jake does consider large tents to be B-tier housing, even though he never uses them. Is it that undesirable? It is pretty dang undesirable. And of course, I don't have access to my crutch plazas. It's that undesirable for you? Alright, fine. I'll have an oracle. Give me my statue back. Wow, that bumped up unemployment quite a lot. To the point where I might just... Well, not to the point, but I might just build that military academy now. Gonna need another warehouse, aren't I? Oh, Thamugari says no more, well, less weapons. Which is fine, because I wasn't really using them for trade. The natives do that for me. I have 6, 10. Kind of want to make one of these into marble. Nah, you know what? This is fine. It's just there's wasted space. I can have at least 2 workshops. Do I convert a marble into weapons then? Right, I wanted the marble and weapons close to the natives, didn't I? What do I actually want to sell to the natives? Weapons, for sure. Well, you know what? It'll be fine. What do you mean you have no access to employees? There's a tent right there. There's no way you don't rub up against it. Okay, there we go. Once that fort's filled up, it's time to cross the Rhine. I have not even considered at all where and how exactly I'm going to build up here. I need to fit 9,000 population, and without double production of wheat, that's going to be a bit difficult. Like, where do I even want to put my patricians? I will need grand villas. It's really hard to tell where the arable land is because it's all covered in trees. I assume I'm going to want to put my patricians up on a cliff. Have some cliff dweller patricians, but which cliff do I want to do it on? Honestly, how many people do Grand Villas fit? Only 84, okay. I was thinking maybe I just have Grand Villas on every cliff, but I don't think that's viable here. Yeah, we'll figure it out when we figure it out. Yes, Palmar did say that you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to be able to do that defense because apparently that's Varus being an absolute joke. Which is why. Oh. I was hoping this would have happened, but I think this. Yep, you can see the earthquake start right here. That just killed off all of my trade. I might be screwed. I, for some reason, thought that there wouldn't be an earthquake on this map, but no. I can see why people hate earthquakes. I mean, I should have seen it coming. I should have very easily seen that coming. The question is my city set up enough? I believe I just had to immediately cross the freaking river. Because trade with Thamugati will still keep me just barely afloat, but I need to open up these sea routes. Mainly Carthago and Athens. Oh, Athens sells me wine? How did I not see that? I can have it better than Grand Villas. Actually, now that I think about it, do I even need Syracuse at all? I believe this is technically two types of wine, as long as I have at least one wine workshop. Okay, I don't need to. Do I have 3 types of food? Wheat, vegetable, and I believe somebody sells me fruit. Syracuse sells me fruit, but Carthago sells me meat. So I really don't think I need Syracuse at all. Right. This is where the trade boats come in, so I would have to set up industry all the way up here in order to sell off my marble, buy in all of these imports, sell off weapons and furniture. Now the question is any of this mineable? I don't... Oh, technically. It's hard to tell with all these accursed trees in the way. This is why I kind of just blanket cut trees, because I don't like them. And I am not a seasoned enough governor to be able to pick out mineable rocks from cliffs that you can't mine. But it seems that this tiny rock is something I can mine. That's obviously not gonna be enough. Because I would need to shift weapons and marble production up here in order to get sea trade going. I don't think getting warehouses really done a good job. Oh, freaking... Somebody just had to complain that the natives were too powerful, and Palmar made a revision to the map and killed off the natives. Because I believe in earlier versions, he didn't have an earthquake or something? I don't know. What I do know is that I need to figure out a solution here pretty fast. This is so expensive. I need to figure out something very quickly. I need to expand industry to keep me afloat financially, but I don't know how. There's almost nothing mineable up there by the by where my docks would be. Now that I think about it, how many docks can I even get here? 1, 2. 2 docks is good enough. But since they're separated like this instead of being next to each other, it's kind of awkward. It would be nice if I could actually see the map. Okay, you know what? I am a terrible governor, so what I'm going to do is load up the map fresh and see what exactly I can do up here. I need to be able to visualize this because currently I can't. And of course, and this is all arable land, so I want to use it for farms, but I can't. Okay, I can mine this single little rock. And at best I get 2 mines because otherwise there's no road access. Great! I could mine this, but it's so far away, I don't think it's worth it. Ah, boy. I guess we'll just have to use getting warehouses in order to shift the weapons and marble from here all the way up to my docks, which is not great. Not great at all. But what else can I do? We'll need another freaking warehouse. Actually, I don't have marble trade anymore at the moment. Wait. These natives survive, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. For one, there's no native trading hut, which I think is which I think needs to be on the map in order for natives to actually get mad at you for building on their land. But he also has no pathway to my city, I think. Would not. God, I don't have prefects. And Caesar wants pottery. I don't have pottery production. Oh boy, it's all coming down. I did say I wanted to be challenged. Game Palmar is definitely challenging me. But yeah, I don't have prefects to put the fires out, so I just had to destroy all of this stuff. Okay, whatever the case is, I need to cross this river, like, right now. I need to get on the other side and take advantage of that space. Do I push all the way to the docks? Who buys pottery? Tamugari, land trade. Okay, I will. Can I really only get 2 marble cores up here? That's only 10, slightly. That's only 9.6 cartloads per year. And I will want my own marble for oracles and large temples. But I kind of want pottery and weapon production down here now. And I believe the answer to my problems would be to trim back some of this population and set up pottery instead. I'll be right back. I am back. Alright, Potter, how much can I sell? 15 cartloads, so two clay pits would be more than enough. I'll obviously want more down the line, but... How many iron mines do I have functional? I have 5. How many iron mines? I have 7. I need to figure out where exactly I'm building first. Building up the dock location sounds like the best idea, but it's either that or I build up a tax base like somewhere right here. And building up the tax base kind of speaks to me louder. Cause just small insulae would be more than enough, probably. It will give me all the unemployment I need. It would be good taxation. It would something, I have no idea. I believe, yeah, I'll just build here, build up some small insulae. Get my taxes flowing. Hi, Nikki.
I've been I've got nowhere to live.
Please kill those dang wolves. Right, and we will have clay pottery production. God, the warehouse is so big. Wait, I don't need another warehouse. What am I doing? The warehouse is right here. I need 3 more weapon workshops. Do I build them now? I'll build them later. And I think I will turn off my marble industry for now. I have enough to build some oracles. I think the gods are okay, yes. But I don't want this warehouse filling up with marble I can't sell or use. Hopefully I still have the unemployment for this. I need a warehouse somewhere here. And what do you know? I don't have space for a warehouse. That's gonna drop me out of... Yep, all these trees gotta go. Sorry, people who love trees, but I don't. Oh, that was expensive. But I need all my arable land uncovered. In order to feed as much small insulae as possible. Remind me, what does small insulae need? Entertainment, not a problem. I might just give them a coliseum. Food and pottery. How big of a small insulae block am I planning here? This is a lot of arable land. Oh, God, a planning tool would have been amazing here. Why am I being so stubborn about not using it? Nikki came back. I just need a little bit more population here. Yeah. Actually, do I go for Grand Insulae, or is that way too greedy? Furniture and oil. I can make local furniture, yes, but oil I need to import from Carthago or Athens, which is going to require a dock. But it would be nice having Grand Insulae here. Really freaking nice. And since I do need 95 prosperity, I actually do need decent level housing, and Grand Insulae would help in a lot of ways. But the last 2 times, or rather the only 2 times I went to Grand Insulae, I had a lot of problems in stabilizing their blocks, which I believe was just an issue of not enough markets. Going for Grand... See, if I was a good governor, I would be able to easily make a Grand Insulae block here. I just need all of these trees gone. I don't have the money for this. We shall go for Grand Insulae, or for now, Medium Insulae. Because I can grow wheat and veggies, 2 types of food for my Grand Insulae. Now, the only problem is designing this block. I might actually have some cliff Grand Insulae here. It would allow me to put the road right here along the cliff edge, which would allow me a bit more space here. But do I really need that space? It's just really hard for me to visualize how many farms I can place down here and how many Grand Insulae I actually will have. But I want as many as possible. It would be nice having some cliff-dwelling Grand Insulae up here. I could fit a lot of them up here. Right, it would be a good idea to say I'm exporting pottery. Just sell all of it for now. Let's see. example, if I had something like this, avoid the staircase. I could have grand instantly all along here, and on the other side of the road, all along down here, make a loop like this. Like something like this, ignore the corner. And it would be a lot of grand insulae. There is a lot of arable land to feed that much. So I think I'll go for it. You know what? Screw it. I'm here to be challenged. And unfortunately, since I cut all of the trees up here, I would need my timber industry down here. Oops. This arable land isn't worth it. Too much. Since these are going to grand instantly, I don't have to care too much about mergers, but I will obviously want mergers where I can get them from now. I have my granaries somewhere here. Yeah. Now just imagine there's grand instantly all over this road. That will look very impressive if I manage to pull it off. While they will automatically merge, I still would like to get some mergers off for now. This will be a grand instantly eventually. So will this, and so will these. How much timber will I need? The furniture I build down, the furniture I produce down here, would not be the furniture I ship off. I will have another furniture production up here just for shipping off to Athens. And when did Athens say they only buy 15 cartloads of furniture now? I swear it used to be 25 at map start. I will need a lot of population to fund all of those farms though. So maybe I just get my mergers where I can, and then I will readjust them later when I have branded slate. Housing is not cheap, by the way. It's 10 denarii per tile of housing, and I have to build 4 for just one 2x2. I mean, we're gonna go into debt. There's no denying that one. Still wolves somewhere on the map, but I don't know where. Some map makers do like to hide wolf bombs in the trees. So when you delete some trees, all of a sudden you release the wolves. Are those the only wolves? I don't see anymore. It's kind of really hard to see. I will need another fort, like, on the double. Like, on the freaking double.
I don't know
No,
why I
Lucky.
bother with this route. They don't buy anything or have anything they want to sell me.
Yeah, this native doesn't care, because for one, he can't pass to me, which I think matters, and two, there's no native trade farm. Okay, first things first, I do need a fort. Alright, how am I gonna water these people? I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Why do I not have housing down here? Oh. I really hope one load of javelins is enough to deal with this. It doesn't look like it. There's a lot of them. They're going some weird way. Oh, of course. There goes the price of weapons, and I forgot. Caesar demanded pottery. Ooh, he's kind of not. He's not gonna be happy about that one.
Urra, urra, urra.
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy about that one. Just micro harder. Oh my god, micro harder. Okay, we kicked him out of our city. Wait, what did Caesar just ask for? Marble? Oh god. Alright, turn that industry back on. Well then,
You got through those funds quickly. Try to make these new funds last longer.
yes, I will try my best. The need for weapons have reduced dramatically, so I can actually have more marble quarries. That'll be enough to get Caesar off my back. And... oh man, I have no money. Especially since Caesar wants all this pottery that I could be selling instead. And with weapons, the price of weapons crashing. It's nay looking good. Do I just sell some pottery?
I've been thrown out on my own.
Okay. Granary. Time to enact, or start building all these farms. How many? I'm going to need a lot, so I'm just going to produce as much food as possible. Right, engineer Brelix needs to be here. Yes, farms. By the way, despite everything, I am actually enjoying this. I asked to be challenged, and I am definitely having difficulties here. Which is good. Ugh, it's just one space. Not good enough. Caesar believes in my skills, particularly my rowing skills. Well, if he saw my Grimoire party, yeah, he definitely believed that one. 100 in swimming for everybody. I'm going to have a lot of branches, which is technically not great, but technically I just don't care. How many is this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 wheat farms. Which is 2,880. Times that by 2 because I'll have matching amount of veggie farms. That's 5,760 people. That's a lot of population. That's more than half of my population requirement. Divided by 84 per grand insulate, meaning I can feed 69 nice grand insulate. I'm definitely not fitting 69 grand insulate here, so I have enough farms. So maybe I reserve this farming for another housing block here? Well, when I looked at this map, I thought the population was going to be somewhat of a problem, but if I can fit like 5,000 population here, I only need one more small housing block and then my partitions, and that should be it. The map is bigger than I thought, is all I can say. Oh, come on. Right, these wheat farms should make it to the granary in order to be fully efficient. Now, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can have 15 of each. Okay, how many does that feed? It feeds 57 grand today. This should be enough. So I just need to turn 3 of these into veggies. We're going into debt again. That's okay. This one gets wheat. This one gets veggies. Hello, Det, my old friend. Hello, Togo Boy, my better friend.
Ah, my governors think money grows on trees. Enough! You will mock Caesar no more!
That tanked my favor for some reason. I know you lose favor the first time. Well, you lose favor when Caesar bails you up. I was not aware that you lose favor each time you go into debt, or... Huh? I don't know why I lost 5 favor there. Which means Caesar's gonna invade me. Oops! There was a rock in the way. That fort was not filling up this entire... time. I'm not... I am not getting 35 favor in 1 year. We're gonna have to fight back the boys in blue, but since this fort wasn't filling up because it's a cursed rock, I don't think I can have enough of an arm. Enough of an army. Because they're gonna spawn right here. Boys in blue are gonna be right here. I believe it's 2 legionaries of heavy infantry. At best, I'll have almost fully staffed. No, I have a full fort of legionaries and full javelins. If I build emergency towers right here that spawn camp them, because thankfully with the quality of life mod, it tells me exactly when they're invading, which I believe should be exactly 1 year. Yeah, it was 1 year. So I can pre-position my armies. And with tower support, it should be enough to beat back the first wave Caesar sends at me, and then I'll raise my favor after that. Which means I'll do something like this. And then I'll fulfill both of these. I'll give him a wee little gift, and that should be more than enough to get me over 35, because you gain a little bit of favor. I don't know how much if you beat back his invasions. Okay, I was not expecting to have to fight Caesar, but well, that's just how it happens. I really don't know why I lost 5 favor when I went to Jet a second time. Why are these cart pushers
T'as
not?
pas de place pour ces maudits choses n'importe où dans la ville.
Uh-huh. I have 3 iron mines, right? Yes, 1, 2, 3. I should have 6 workshops. I have 7 workshops. Is the road's connected? Okay, now there they go. But that does tell me I have 1 too many weapon workshops. So we'll turn it into a marble quarry instead. I also have my own invasions to deal with. Oh god, I think I'm just dead because I don't have any legionaries or heavy infantry. I don't know how long that barracks wasn't pumping out units for me because it's a cursed rock. Right, they need labor access. I didn't leave myself space for labor access here. Maybe that'll fix things? I don't know. Oh, furniture just dropped in price. People idolize me as a god, probably because I'm paying 2 above Rome. Now he wants vegetables? Okay, I can do that at least. Employees needed, oh boy. I feel like I'm going too slow. I do have a time limit, by the way. I didn't mention that, but months until defeat. God, I can't speak. Oh, I can't make any more money this year. My trade quotas are fulfilled. Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Unless I think these 3 requests plus a cheeky little gift would be enough to put me over 35 favor, which I don't think so. Well, we'll see. Morning decoy, how's the Empire? It's not looking good for me, at least. It's all... I'm making so many mistakes here. Like, an insane amount of mistakes. Actually, not great. This next invasion might level me. Because I opened up a tiny path to the forest to get access for this fort, but there was this little rock I didn't see. And I forgot to put relics in here. Yes, this tiny rock was blocking access to the fort, so I was going for probably about a year of... I was not enough favor. Yeah, this fort wasn't getting units for about a year, which is really... Oh, these aren't even... It's a cool map. It is indeed. Custom maps look amazing. This is made by Palmar. It was just barely not enough favor. Okay, somebody remind... What? Oh, wait, when is May? I'm gonna have to hope this gift is enough to get me two favor. Or else I am actually just dead. Didn't give me any favor. Oh boy. Caesar. I'm dead. I am just screwed. Cause I didn't build up my freaking towers. Oh no. It's over. It's over. Oh no. No. Yes. Yes. I live. Ooh, that was close. I think it's because I just barely got enough favor that while the legions still show up and they are told to go back. And I get favor for beating them back apparently. Okay, we're not dead yet, but we do have an invasion on the way. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Rome, lowering the price of pottery. Okay, we're still hanging on by the skin of our teeth. Which means I need to bring these people up immediately. At least small insulate for now. And then once I get them small insulate, I can figure out how do I get them to grand insulate. Water. Markets. Might notice I don't have the employment for this. That'll be enough markets for now. I don't have access to Crutch Plaza, so I will need... Desirability will sort of be a bit more difficult. Not by much. I was hoping to put a reservoir smack dab in the middle here. It would be really nice. Wait, that doesn't even water... That doesn't get water to anything. Ooh, I can get water from here, actually. Huh. Do I want to put it here? Sure, why not? Not very desirable, but I can put large statues everywhere else. How far does the water reach now? It's just barely good enough. I don't need that. That gets a lot of houses. And this should get everything else. This house doesn't have water. Yep. I'm a little hesitant to block off this path, but they also have this path, so it's fine. It's not really fine, but it's fine. Right, I said I was gonna give them a... Oh, they're gonna need a Coliseum and... Let me check my notes. Technically not my notes, that's all Crickney's notes. Grand Insulate needs Entertainment 35, which means... Which means what? Coliseum that has both shows and a theater. Where can I shove a Coliseum? You would think maybe down here, but I need some furniture. Yeah, screw it. I'll put it down here. Oh! They're hitting me right where it hurts. Stop! Stop! Oh my god, they're right at my city! And there's a lot of them. Please do not aggro these. Oh wow! They're right there. Oh, okay, they just went straight. Oh, I think I'm dead here. This is way too many units. Yep, we're dead here. We're dead here. I can't do anything about it. My mistake of having this fort blocked off cost me dearly. Yep. If I had another set of legionaries, I probably could have held this off. But... Yep, we're dead. Oh, there goes my city. That was also just really brutal. I got invaded in the one spot I didn't want them to, and they just went straight for it. Yeah, we can totally salvage this. This is definitely 100% salvageable. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. just a wee little flesh wound. It'll buff out. Oh no, not Mercury being upset. Whatever will I do? San Francisco looking good. Yeah, not the reservoir. Oh look, now there's a local uprising because it's mod. This spawned here? This is an invasion point? There's no way. This triggered because Mars was upset, but this is an invasion point? God, all the barbarians are eating good tonight. This is the map you don't recommend? You put this in the list of maps when I asked? You recommended this to me among other maps, but this is on the list. I'm surprised Caesar hasn't told me to go row a boat yet. You made a typo and this is what I had to pay for it? No, you also had Rhine Fortress in the list. And I do have Rhine Fortress actually. I could have sworn I had it. I think I had to open up from the map, and I don't have a save file for it. This map is quite tough. I mean, it was. There were 2 mistakes I made, maybe 1. Biggest mistake I made was not noticing this rock was blocking access to the fort. So this fort didn't fill up for about a year. So if it was filling up, I would have had 2 heavy infantry and 1 javelin to deal with this invasion, which might have held it. Might have held. I mean, when I look at it, it kind of doesn't look like it would. But... And also, they spawned right here. The one spot I didn't want them to. They have this entire freaking map to spawn on, but they just spawned right here and immediately went for my city. They spawned, grouped up right here where I had tents, and then went for it. I just didn't think they would have invaded me for... Oh yeah,
I am most displeased. Despite all the funds I invested in your city, and the Senate's generosity with credit, you have let me down. Your city has not repaid the funds it borrowed. My faith in you was misplaced, and I am forced to find another governor to take your place. Perhaps you will fare better in the new role I have in mind for you.
Well, hey, I'm not being told to go row a boat. But, oh right, I didn't make a save, but oh well. So, for one thing, the earthquake caught me off guard. It shouldn't have, but it did catch me off guard. But this was recoverable. I was recovering from this, but the fort I placed, this accursed rock right here. I cut a nice little path, just a 1x1 path, and the rock was in the way, and I didn't see it. And then getting invaded from the one spot I could not protect myself from. Man, I was screwed. I feel like I was doing okay though. But the invasion just leveled me, which probably means I wasn't doing okay. So I would have had to start my army much sooner. Morning Proto, and good luck. Did you just miss it? I failed the map. This is just my most recent save of the map, but yes, I failed the map. I didn't have to row a boat for some reason, but Caesar fired me. Okay, well, that didn't go well. But I do have Rhine Fortress, and I was thinking about doing this because this seemed much easier. I think the invasions only happen on this side of the map. And it does look significantly easier. Does it? Where's the arable land? Oh, there it is. Much easier on the stomach. You know what? I'll just blame Jake for that one. He recommended crossing the Rhine to me. So I went with it, thinking, oh, you know, I asked around. What's a map that's more difficult than the campaign, but not ball-bustingly difficult? I get recommended crossing the Rhine. I go play crossing the Rhine, and I die. And Jake tells me, "Oops, that was a typo." I'm not sure what to do. I'm not going to be loading a save. I'm not gonna save scum. As bad as I am, that's something I won't do. So, but I will give this map another try. I don't know if I want to give it another try right now, though. So either I swap to a different map, or I swap to playing Xenonauts or something. I do need to finish up my Xenonaut 1 campaign. It's been sitting there for almost 2 months now, and I feel a little bad about not finishing it. I mean, is there anybody in chat who has an opinion on what they want to see? I can attempt this map again. I can try a different map. I have quite a few maps. I think I picked up all of the maps that were recommended to me. Or I can swap to Xenonauts and finish that up. But yeah, I definitely got wrecked. See, I have Pocket City, all that glitters, a toll on taxes, British Isles, city expansion, crossing the Rhine, Judea Trouble, Marble Hills Meandering Path, Rhine Fortress, and War Machine. A lot of Palmar maps. Some of them didn't look too easy for a governor of my skill.